like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. When time is up, you're over us. Cause I think I might do anything.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. How are all you priests and priestesses? Welcome back. If this is your first time, hello, hi, my name is Netta. I'll be reading the energies for Cancer for the month of August 2019. All my messages are general, so love, career, and anything else that wants to come through, I will read on for you guys. If I make you feel some type of way at all in the reading, like, comment, share, subscribe, and book a reading if you're inclined to do so. Okay, let's begin. Cancer, August 2018. Hello, Cancer. How are you guys doing? How are you? How was your birthday? Comment below. Tell me how your birthday season was. It kind of sucked because Mercury in retrograde. A lot of people are staying in their house. They're not traveling. They're not doing a lot just because it's a lot of issues. Everybody has like a protective cloak on them. So I hope you guys were able to have a beautiful birthday season. Let me know how all of you guys are doing. I want to get to know you guys. Interesting. 10 of Swords. At least that's behind you. It's one of the most brutal cards, but I see that your back is turned towards it, so that's amazing. Empress. Some of you guys are pregnant. Wow. Okay. What's the immediate in? By the way, I'm doing a Celtic cross. It's an oldie but goodie. Alright. Let's see you right now. Others around you. Hopes and fears. Almost done. Take that and then outcome. Okay, beautiful. Look at how it ends. All right, let's get started, Cancer, for August 2018. All right, so some of you are having to be a little assertive more than usual, having to be a little bit more authoritative. You guys are in a place where you're giving a lot of advice. Because you have the merit to do so. You guys are actually in high demand. Your advice, your expertise, your mind, your soul, the most beautiful aspects of you are in high demand. You're gonna see a lot of people are gonna come to you in August. A lot of people are gonna come to you with their problems, and you're going to have to be confident enough to give this advice, and you will be, because it shows here. You will assume the role of the Queen of Swords, which is a very powerful feminine. It can be masculine as well. It doesn't matter. It's that power, but still having that emotional stability. Because the King of Swords, it's, that very masculine, authoritative energy. But and she holds that. Like, she's with him. That's her partner. That's her life partner. But there is still that emotional side to it. It's, I'm confident, I am giving you advice, I'm telling you the hard truths, but there's a very loving aspect to it. And you will see a lot of people will be calling you this summer, just talking to you because they feel comfortable, and you might be someone's safe place. You will provide them solace, and it will be honest, and it will be something that they take with them, and it will stay with them for the rest of their lives. So there's a lot of responsibility here. You are going to be rewarded for all your past efforts, all the energy that you've put out into the universe. It's finally coming back, and it's coming back in the form of people coming to you because they're like, yeah, you make sense. Everything that you've told me and that you've done in the past, it makes sense. I want to know more. How did you get to where you are in your life? They're coming to you for your mind and your care. Beautiful. All right. Base. Hermit mode's coming for you. Beautiful. Okay, not too bad. So the worst is behind you. The Ten of Swords, some of you experienced the death of something that once was close to your heart. A finalization of a dream or an idea has come to an end because you realize that you've either outgrown it or you were forced out of it because of the energy that surrounded its entire essence. It also could have driven you to the ground and you realize, I'm gonna pick myself back up. There's a loss. It's very much like a tower moment. I don't think it's as powerful as a tower due to the fact that it's a minor arcana and not a spiritual phase, whereas the tower is definitely a spiritual phase in your life. This is even faster than a phase. It's, yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, it hurts. I'm gonna get over it. This could be a betrayal. This could be somebody, lying to you, cheating on you, and you are done with that. You're at this point where this is your past in August. So if you're dealing with something like that now, where you feel like something and a situation or a person just isn't on the same level as you, I promise in August, it will be behind you. That's the darkest card here, and it's in your past. Whatever this energy was, it required you to be very strategic. It demanded that you carry a lot of challenges with the hopes of balancing and creating some type of harmony, but it was for the other party or the other situation. It wasn't for your harmony. It wasn't for your peace of mind. It was constantly having to walk on eggshells and constantly having to be over here and over here, and there was a lot of demands. This energy demanded a lot of you, and while you have new demands coming in, it's a lot different. It's advice, it's insight, it's enrichment, whereas this was a lot of emotional and mental demands. And it wasn't to seek you out, to ask how you were doing. This was a sinkhole that demanded that you had to protect yourself. And you do not have to protect yourself from that energy anymore because it's behind you. The most beautiful thing here, wow, some of you are pregnant. This is a very fertile season for you in August. If you're trying to get pregnant, it's fertile grounds, I'm telling you. There's a lot of abundance, a lot of growth. There is a birth of something. It could be the birth of a business idea. It could be a birth of a new passionate endeavor. Whatever it is, it's lucrative. So whatever you have your mind on, whatever you are sincerely invested in and you can't stop thinking about every single day, that is the seed that you need to plant in August, because I guarantee you it's going to flourish. You're backed by the Empress. The Empress is looking at you. She is paying attention. Tell her what you want to plant and help her plant it, and watch and sit with her and watch it grow. What's coming in August as far as the heavier energy of August, there is some introspection that is going to be had. And it's probably because you're like, whoa, 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 I'm taking 10 swords out of my back, and right now I just need to step out, step away from society a little bit and have some alone time. I need to regain my strength. I need to regain my independence. And I need to really sit down. It's kind of like the Four of Swords. I need to sit down, rest, reflect, and reevaluate. While you are alone, it doesn't mean that you're standing still at all. That's where actually some of the most exponential spiritual changes happen, when you're sitting alone by yourself in your room. No one's around. That's where you gain wisdom. And I see that happening for you in August. It's so necessary after something like this, because if this happens and you just move forward like it never happened, you're going to come back here. So I'm so happy to see that you are seeking wisdom after this hurt, this disappointment, this death, this murder. Okay. So you have the Five of Swords in the present, the most youest, as we can say. This, I'm going to do a clarification for this one, because this kind of, it takes a different edge, because I'm seeing a lot of, a lot of good vibes, a lot of, moving forward, but the Five of Swords does speak to, okay, there's winners and there's losers, all people are participating, don't be prideful kind of thing. And I just want to kind of get deeper into that with the King of Cups. Okay, so some of you are dealing with another water sign, or they have a lot of water in their chart. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're playing tit for tat. This water sign is disappointing you. So you're like, well, if he does this or if she does this, well, I'm going to do something back. It's kind of tit for tat. It's like you're playing this game with this other water sign, and it doesn't feel good. I'm going to brief this. If it doesn't feel good, stop playing the game. Okay. And how other people view you, Five of Cups. Okay, so some of them are disappointed. Some of them feel really empty without you. In order for them to feel fulfilled, and it could be this other water sign that you're playing, tit for tat with. When you turn your back on them, they go into this very depressive state. That doesn't represent what you're doing to them. It's just how they feel about you. So there are people around you that you're not paying attention to or giving time to or giving your resources to like you used to in the past, and they're upset about it. Now, this kind of behavior is what brings you back into toxic relationships every time, because you see someone sad and they give you a guilt trip. They're like, oh, but this and that. No. If you see someone like that and they've already stuck 10 swords in your back, I know. Cancers do not want to make people feel emotionally uncomfortable. It really hurts you. But it's either you or it's them. And you have to make the choice. Okay, I'm sorry, and I'm gonna leave it there because I'm not trying to make this video long. I can really go deep into that, but I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. Your hopes to continue to heal. That is something that is truly important to you guys this month, to heal. Heal past wounds, past lies. Excuse me. I have like a tickle in my throat. So your hopes in the month of August is to heal, and I think it's so appropriate because it's required. You can't move on without healing, and I actually see that some Cancers are taking it super serious. You are serious about your future, and I love this for you. Your fears. Some of you are having to take a more conservative standpoint with your resources, and you're afraid of loss. So it's not wanting to spend too much, but also not wanting to hold on to it too tightly too. It's like you want stuff, but you don't want to splurge. It's not a big deal. Just balance the books. See what you can get and always save more than you spend. Not a big deal. I'm telling you, the worst is behind you. I'm telling you. And what is the outcome to all of this? The Six of Wands, a victory. You are getting what you want because you worked for it. This is adoration and a celebration for your success. You feel good, and the people that are really standing behind you, your true supporters, your real Cancerian supporters. Oh my goodness, I have a tickle in my throat. Okay, because I'm getting a tickle in my throat, I'm gonna tell some of you Cancers to express your truth. Express who you really are. Do not try to alter the way you navigate the world because you want to make other people feel uncomfortable. Speak your truth and look forward and move ahead, because you're gonna have to constantly balance your throat chakra if you are not being you and you're constantly trying to fit a mold. And who cares about this person? I don't. Okay, so lastly, this is an accomplishment and this is a special occasion. Celebrate your success because you're healing and you are maturing. You're emotionally mature. You're getting there. Okay, bye, Cancer.